idea where my menu is. Here we go. Okay, so we have this hotline phone system that we've been working on for basically since the middle of the summer, and it uses Cisco 7960 IP phones using ASNs as the phone numbers. So if you're having a problem in your network and the other person is also using one of these, you just pick up the phone, you dial the AS number, and it rings in their NOC. Also for security events, same idea. Basically, you either just dial the AS number or you dial the AS number and a star and an extension number. Most people are using their initials as the extension numbers. And we also have well-known extension numbers, single-digit extension numbers for CERT, routing, so forth. On the technical side, this uses SIP, Session Initiation Protocol, for the voice. It's pretty straightforward. It looks a lot like dynamic DNS in that the phone boots up, it grabs its configuration, it registers with a SIP registry and tells the registry what its IP address is. The registry hands that information off to proxies, which are all like DNS servers. Other phones, when they want to make a call, do a lookup using the phone number that's been dialed, in this case an AS number. They go to the proxy, they say, what's the IP address associated with this phone number right now? And it hands them back an IP address. They go and they talk to the other phone directly by IP address. The issues we run into so far are fairly predictable ones. First of all, in getting the phone booted up, mostly they use DHCP, unless you feel like statically configuring, which means you can't pick it up and move it around as easily, which is one of the strong points. And you have to hand it a TFTP server option. A lot of people don't either have control over their DHCP server locally, or they don't know how to add non-standard or add optional fields to their DHCP server. NAT and firewall traversal is the other sort of routine grind here. Some NATs, some firewalls are more difficult to get SIP traffic, voice over IP traffic through than others. Phones, obviously, in order to be dialable, right, you have to be able to send traffic to them. If they're sitting behind a NAT or a firewall, you need to do port mapping through. We also had some unexpected benefits. The big one, there was a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt that telcos spread about voice over IP. QoS is completely unnecessary. We've done down to dial-up in terms of bandwidth. A lot of the people using this have phones at home on the end of ISDN lines or 56K lines, things like that. It's really not been a problem at all. Likewise, satellite connections. Brian Longway is here, called in last week from Nairobi. He had a link that was 2 satellite hops in one direction, 1 satellite hop in the other direction. Crystal clear. The latency is what you'd expect, obviously, on satellite connections, but the neat thing about it is that if it doesn't come with really horrible sound quality, you really don't notice it nearly as much. So, is it difficult to set up? No. That's Patrick Falstrom's nephew setting up his phone, and that installation worked fine on the second try. The second try was also by the nephew, by the way. So this is how we've been going. Sorry about the down on the bottom, it's got my IP address over the October, but you can see basically we did a 2-phase deployment, 25 phones in the first phase, and then right around the 1st of October, second phase, an additional 100 phones. In December, we're looking to turn up another 250. The yellow dots, the red line is the number of phones connected on the system. The yellow dots are, red scale on the right-hand side, yellow scale on the left-hand side. The yellow dots are number of events per day, where an event is either a successful or an attempted call. An attempted call meaning, where a phone rang and somebody wasn't at their desk. So you can see we're peaking sort of about 1 event per minute during business day on the heaviest days. A lot lower than that most of the time, but So, how can you participate? As we get another batch of phones in December, we can send out seed units to individual sites. Basically, Cisco is donating phones to us. We're turning around and giving out typically one phone per organization, and then if they want to do more, they go out and get more. If you already have your own phone, if it's SIP capable, and that can be a soft phone, and there are open source soft phones that you can run on your laptop, all we need is a MAC address and to know what AS number you're responsible for and what extension you want it to look like. If you want more information, there are a bunch of URLs. Let's see here. Hello?
Hello, Bill. It's Patrick calling from Sweden.
It's Patrick Falkström.
You see, I'm looking at this spreadsheet of Packing Clearinghouse sites at the interconnect points in the world, and I see this pretty good opportunity for peering at the Andrew Basement Exchange. Do you think it's possible to take a fiber from Sweden over there?
Yeah, undoubtedly so, but we'd want to talk to Andrew Partan about that. Let me bridge him on. Hang on just a moment.
Okay, great. Basement Exchange.
Sorry. Hang on. That was not meant to. Okay, wait a minute. Sorry, Patrick. Let me try that again. My hand slipped and I dropped the handset.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Okay.
Domino's Pizza.
Okay, now we have a three-way conference call.
Hey, Patrick. Hello, is it Andrew?
No, it's Stephen. I'm operating Andrew's Basement Exchange today.
Oh, okay. You see, I saw this, the opportunity of appearing at the Andrew Basement Exchange, and I was thinking of pulling a fiber from Sweden over there. Do you know if that's possible?
Goodness, I think you'd want to talk to one of the providers. Perhaps
okay.
Echoes or us would peer with you.
Okay.
Let me conference him in.
Sure.
The phone company, Internet Division, how may I help you?
Yes, I was thinking of pulling a fiber from Sweden to Andrew's Basement Exchange because I want to do some peering there. Is something you can help with?
Certainly, all we need is your credit card number.
All right, so I think you guys see how it works. There's been a lot of use of this for setting up peering sessions, a bit for debugging inter-knock kind of problems and security things. Obviously, looking at the curves, you can sort of see that the number of events per day is picking up as the number of phones connected is, and we're hoping to sort of observe a network effect as we get more statistics over time. So that's it. If you guys have specific questions, I'll be out here, and Stephen has a phone over there, and Sean Donlan has a phone over there. You guys can play around with them and see how they work, and we'll have more at lunch.